Welcome back, guys. What a beautiful day. This is winter in Sweden. Take a look at this. Yesterday we had a lot of snow, and my kids built this snow wall, the Great Wall, made of snow, right there. Today it's 10 degrees Celsius and it's spring in the air. So let's take a look at some watches in a big unboxing. Welcome to the Back in Time Watch channel. Okay guys, here they are, the watches for this mega unboxing. And I think it's a perfect day to do this video. We have the sun, we have a little shade, it's gonna be a cool contrast. I have my espresso coffee, and we have 6 watches. 4 of them are Phoebus watches. We have 1 Steinhart, we have 1 Parnas watch. Actually, all of these watches were provided to me for this unboxing and for future reviews from a great friend of mine that actually runs the Nordic Phoebus webpage, phoebuswatchesnordic.se. I'm not getting paid in any way for this unboxing and for the reviews that I'm gonna do. It's simply like that this guy and me, we live in the same town, and we met up a couple of times drinking coffee, talking watches. He loved my plans for the YouTube channel. I really like the bang for the buck you get from Phoebus, and he agreed that he's gonna send me a couple of watches for me to review and look at, and for you guys to experience. He sent me his private Steinhart from his private collection and his private Parnas from his own collection, and actually one of these Phoebuses is actually his own, and this one. So let's take a look at him. I'm gonna try and not stretch this video out further than I have to, longer than I have to, because I have a tendency to do that, but I'm gonna try and keep it short. This is just gonna be a basic unboxing. I'm gonna do reviews of all these watches further along the line. First one is gonna come out this weekend, I think. Just let me have a sip of the coffee. That's great. So, today I'm wearing, like every day, as soon as I come home from work, I put on my Rolex GMT Master 2. I'm really in love with this watch, and if I had to choose, would be the only watch in my collection if I had to get rid of everything else. I really am totally in love with this watch. That sounds like a really stupid thing to say, in love with a watch, and my wife is actually looking at me like I'm some kind of an idiot, but yeah, that's the way it is, baby. But I'm gonna take it off because I'm gonna be trying on 6 watches now. So you take a rest over there, and let's begin with the Steinhart. Steinhart, as many of you may know, is a German watch company offering you Swiss-made watches for a really good price. We have standard papers, Steinhart box. Let's take the white box out of the way, and here we have it. I think it's a faux leather watch, really sturdy, protective, great watch. And the watch we're gonna take a look at today is the Ocean Vintage GMT. If you want to buy it, new, 510 euros on the Steinhart webpage. You can also buy it from Gnome Watches if you don't want to buy it from Germany. We have a Swiss ETA 2893-2 Elaboré movement, or a Selita SW330, depending on which region you live in. Let's put this aside and let's take a look at the actual watch in here. Here we have it. This is, I think it's a homage on a early Rolex Explorer, but I'm gonna be reading more about that for the full review. This is just a quick unboxing. One great thing with the owner of this watch is that we have the exact same wrist size. So he's already sized it for him, since this is a watch from his personal collection. And I don't have to do anything. I just have to put it on and try it on and wear it, because we have the same wrist size. And that's really good, because you know, when you're fiddling with someone else's watch and you want to size the bracelet, you can really easily slip and scratch it up. So I'm glad I don't have to do that. Really glad. So let's take a look at this watch. We have 42 millimeters in diameter. We have 14 millimeters in thickness. It weighs 200 grams. So it's quite a heavy watch, actually. It feels for really good quality. We have 22 millimeters at the lug size. We have engraved crown with the Steinhart logo. 300 meters water resistance. We have a slightly domed sapphire glass. We have this faux patina on the indexes, all coated with the Super Luminova old radium. The bracelet tapers from 22 down to 18. And there we have the clasp with the engraved Steinhart logo. It's a great clasp, actually. Good quality clasp, stainless steel all the way. Here we have the case back. Steinhart Ocean 1, 300 meters, sapphire crystal. Here we have the Poseidon, the Greek god, riding his mighty seahorse, the lamest creature in the sea, but good enough for Poseidon. Why he chose such a lame creature to be his mighty steed, no one knows. We have screwed links all the way, solid links, solid end links. Great. 4 points of adjustment. Let's put it on. You know, I'm really stalling, as always, talking a lot, not showing enough. That's why my videos are way too long. Here we have it. Feels great, looks great, feels vintage, even though it isn't. I really love the orange, yellow faux patina details, the orange GMT hand. You see the dial, it's just the right amount of text. Steinhart Ocean GMT, 1,000 feet, 300 meters, automatic, nothing more. We have a date window at 3 o'clock. What do you think? I'm really enjoying this watch. Feels comfortable, heavy. You feel the presence on your wrist, but still really comfortable and smooth. It's a great looking watch. But to keep it short, I have to take it off and move along. Sorry, Steinhart. See you in another video. Maybe do this weekend. Let's see. I'm going to try and do my best. So let's take out the first Phoebus. I really think it's pronounced Phoebus, because if you're going to read it right off, it would say Phoibus. But I've seen other guys call them Phoebus in their reviews, and I really think they're called Phoebus. Here we have the regular Phoebus papers. Phoebus watch, international warranty. This is actually the Phoebus PX002B. Brand new watch in its plastic, quartz movement. But guys, you're gonna take a look at this dial. I'm just gonna fold it in there, close it up, put it away. Let's take a look at this baby. First of all, I'm gonna tell you a little about the watch, and then we're gonna talk about the price. So it's a quartz movement, Ronda quartz, Ronda 515 actually. We have a stainless steel case, 42 millimeters, 50 millimeters lug to lug. The dial is blue, sapphire crystal, weight 180 grams, water resistance 300 meters, 13 millimeters thickness, 120 click unidirectional bezel. Lume is Super Luminova BGW9, 1 year's warranty. Here's the bracelet, push pins. Let's open it up. Safety pushers. Good thing on the Phoebus is they show you in which direction you should remove the pins when adjusting the bracelet. But look at this color. Look at this color. I'm losing some of the sun now. Too bad. But we're gonna manage anyway. Look at this blue color. It really changes and shifts in the sun. It shifts in the sun. So it's a really, really, really perfectly sized watch. Look at this. And let's talk about the price. I told you I was going to tell you about the price. This watch is 160 euros. 160 euros. Sure, it's a quartz watch, but look at how great it looks. I mean, yeah. Phoebus logo, the octopus, clean dial, only the logo and the professional diver 300 meters text. Cyclops looking great actually. You see how clean you can see the date? You know, I would buy this watch like that. And maybe I'm gonna buy it. Then I don't have to send it back. Because this is a great watch to have for those easy, sunny, breezy days on the beach. You have 300 meters water resistance. It just cost you 160 euros. You don't have to be pampering it around. Sapphire crystal. Yeah, it's a great looking quartz watch. Actually, I've even before I met Michael, even before I met the guy who sent me these watches, I always thought that Phoebus, they're based in China, is really one of the most bang for the buck companies you can find out there. And really, they're giving, in my eyes, this is just my personal opinion, they're giving Seiko a hard time. Because some of the watches that Phoebus put out, they really make some Seiko watches feel ashamed of themselves in what you get for your money. So let's put that away and take a look at the next Phoebus in line. We have the PY007C Automatic Black. This is my friend's own watch. You see, he's sized it perfectly for him and for me. Oh, it's just everything's falling out. Let's put that away. Put it over there. And take a look at this baby. This is actually considered to be one of the best Rolex Submariner homages you can find. It comes in at around 300 euros if you want to buy a new one. It has an automatic Miyota 9015 movement, 40 millimeters case diameter, 47 millimeters lug to lug, 20 millimeters at the lug size. We have a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the underside. We have a weight of 182 grams. Water resistance, 300 meters, again. Thickness, 13 millimeters. 120 click unidirectional bezel that feels great when you're operating it. See if I can align it on camera. There we have it. We have 12 layers of Super Luminova BGW9 and a 2-year warranty on this watch. I'm gonna show you the bracelet here. Yeah, feels really, really good. Look at it. It's a classic design. It borrows the design from the Rolex. There's no talking about that. But I don't have anything against homages that are done greatly. And come on, for 300 euros, ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal, AR coating, 300 meters water resistance. It's a good watch. Look at it. Engraved clasp, safety pins. It's push pins. That's one negative, but still, you gotta consider the price you're paying. Date window at the 3 o'clock. It's you see, it's like I'm having a hard time finding the English words for this. Sorry, but it's understated, elegant in a way, because it's, you see the dial, we have the octopus, we have the diver's 300 meters automatic, nothing more, nothing too extreme. And the ceramic bezel makes it shine a little when you play with it in the sun, and it gives it a really cool look, elegant and tough at the same time. Yeah, so I'm seeing the clock ticking away. I'm taking too much time. And here we have the octopus on the back. Cool logo. Cool watch. But let's move along. I know we don't have time for this because people want to see short videos. But it's honestly, to my defense, it's really hard making an unboxing video short with 6 watches. This is the third Phoebus, and this is the Reefmaster PY016C. And this time you actually get a rubber band as an extra with the Phoebus logo engraved. And that's a good thing. Phoebus are really generous with these things, with providing some extra accessories. You should see the Wavemaster. No, not the Wavemaster. I think it's called, the Great Wall. The Great Walls. The Great Wall also came with a lot of extras. Then usually, if you've been following me for a while, you know I don't like leather straps, rubber straps. But this actually feels like a high quality leather strap. We have genuine leather. I think they call it Black Crazy Horse strap. Blue stitching really accompanies the blue minutes hand and the blue details in the dial. We have a Seiko movement in here, NH35A. We have 42 millimeters on the diameter, 48 lug to lug. Double domed sapphire crystal. You see there's plastic on there. I'm going to remove that for the next video. Double domed sapphire crystal. I really like those double domed crystals. I think it's a nice touch on the watch. Sapphire crystal, 300 meters water resistance. 120 clicks, unidirectional ceramic bezel, 15 layers of Super Luminova BGW9, 2 years warranty. You want to know the price? 220 euros. I mean, whatever you might think, I'm gonna have some trouble putting the strap on in the video, so I have to take it off camera, sorry. Whatever you might think about leather straps, because I really prefer a steel bracelet, but come on, you have to admit, 220 euros for the things you get packed into this watch. Ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal, 300 meters water resistance, automatic Seiko proved movement, 15 layers of Super Luminova, It's a great price for the amount of watch you get here. And even though it's not my cup of tea, just because of the strap, it's really hard to beat. This watch on a sunny day at the beach, you've got nothing to worry about. Yeah, you can change out the leather strap and put out the rubber one, so you can just do some snorkeling and diving, but come on. And I know it's sorry about the plastic, but I'm going to remove it in the review. I'm just going to leave it on here because we have a lot of things to go through. Phoebus on the lock, the octopus on the back. Cool, really cool. Now, the last of the Phoebuses, Phoebi, I don't know what they're called. And this one is really the highlight of today. This one is the Wavemaster PY010E with the abalone shell dial. Look at this watch. Look at this dial. Come on, man. I'm gonna have to... this is such a special dial, so I'm gonna have to take off the plastic in the unboxing video, and I'm gonna take it off in the review as well. I'm gonna be really careful. And there we have it. Look at this dial. Isn't that something? Have you ever seen something like this? I bet you have, because you probably know more about watches than I do. But it's an abalone shell dial. Automatic movement, Seiko NH35A, 42 millimeters on the diameter, 48.5 lug to lug. I'm gonna have to put this back on before I do anything else with it, because I don't want to damage the watch. Sapphire crystal, anti-reflective coating on the underside, 300 meters water resistance, 42 millimeters. I said that before, sorry. Thickness, 14 millimeters. 120 clicks, unidirectional ceramic bezel, 15 layers of Super Luminova BG W9. 2 years warranty. Look at the bracelet. This is some cool shit. We have a wider, I think this bracelet doesn't taper at all. No, goes all the way with the same size. I think it's 22, it has to be. It doesn't say on the website. On the back we have the octopus. This is a really assuring watch. Take a look at it. Put it on. There we have it. Sorry about the plastic again, because I'm trying to plow through these as quickly as I can. So I'm really afraid to do something to damage them, because they're new watches and they're not mine watches. But I'm gonna take off the plastic in another video. I just wanted to show you these guys. A quick look at them. This is not sized for my wrist, so it's a little big. But a really unique look, isn't it? I think it's really cool. And I really like the bracelet. I wonder if they have this bracelet on other models as well. I have to check that out. So there we have it. This watch is only 280 euros. I mean, the price competitiveness of Phoebus is, I don't know, maybe you guys know better than me, but if you can find better watches than these at the price point that Phoebus offers, just let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna learn something new today, because this is great value for the money, I think. Just based on the movement, it's a tried out movement, and you got ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal. The bracelet feels like it's a really high quality bracelet. 300 meters. It's a great value for money in my eyes. And now let's talk about another kind of great value for money. Parnas. Parnas, Parnas, Parnas. Some people love Parnas, some people hate Parnas. They're an obvious... I'm not gonna even call them a homage company because some of their models are basically rip-offs. They've just changed the name. But anyway, they're not illegal bootlegs, illegal copies, illegal replicas, because they're actually doing their own thing. They're calling themselves Parnas, just stealing the stealing the design a little. Let's take a look at it. At the steal of the design. Here we have it. I actually think it's not really the same thing, is it? Sure, we have the Mercedes hands, the red GMT hand, but it's quite different if you take a look at it, because yeah, it's the same, but still it's a little different. It's not a... I mean, actually, if we're gonna be totally honest, a Steinhart Ocean One is actually a more look-alike watch to the older GMT Masters than this is. So, but Steinhart is considered to be a acceptable brand. So let's take a look at the Parnas. A Parnas you can be bought for like 130 euros. It has a sapphire crystal, automatic movement. It really doesn't say what kind of movement they have in there, but it's 21 joules, 21,600 BPM. We had a 45 hours power reserve, ceramic bezel. Actually, is this a ceramic bezel? It feels like an aluminum bezel, but yeah. You see the date window is, yeah, it's quite good. It's a little fogged up, but it's actually not that bad. 2.5 magnification. Stainless steel case, 40 millimeters, water resistant. Doesn't say how much, but it says it's water resistant. And the one thing that really lets me down with Parnas is the clasp. The bracelet is fine. We have a screwed in bracelet, removable screws, and that's great. Sterile case back, just like the Rolex. But I don't really get this Parnas. Why do you have the protrusion over here? What is that? I mean, why? And why does it have to say Parnas in this horizontal way? Why couldn't you just have something written here or here? It looks tacky, but still it feels great. And then we have the one thing that's the real letdown of the Parnas. You see how this clasp opens? It just takes a stop right there. Doesn't open all the way like a regular watch, like like this watch. Let's put it in the same angle here. You see how this goes all the way up? You see how this stops right there? So actually, that little detail makes it basically impossible for me, and this watch is sized right, impossible to put on. So I have to do, I saw this in another video, if I put it on like this, it goes straight on, and then I can put it on. But wait, who designs a bracelet clasp like this? And when it's on, you don't feel, you don't see the protrusion that much, but you can see it when I point it out. You see, I really don't like that. I'm gonna see if there's some kind of replacement for this. If I want to buy one of these watches, it's a great thing to have as a beater at work. I work at a preschool. I do a lot of wrestling with the kids and playing some hockey and football and digging the sand, and I really need a watch that can just bash around without giving a care in the world. And it looks great. It reminds me of my Tag Heuer Aquaracer GMT, actually. You see? And for 130 euros, I mean, you could break 4 of these without without having a care in the world. So there we have it. A massive unboxing. And I hope you got a look at these really cool watches. I'm gonna put on my Rolex again. I'm gonna end this video right now. Stop talking. We went 30 minutes as usual. It's way too long for a video. But hey, what am I gonna do? See if I can bring you back to me. Sorry for making it too long again, but what are you gonna do? It's I like talking, and when I'm talking in English, it's even harder to keep the runtime down, because sometimes I'm searching for the words that I need. So I hope you have a great day at home. I hope you liked this video. If you did, maybe consider subscribing, maybe consider liking the video, and I'm gonna do my best to get the reviews out there as soon as possible, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!